One of our favorite ways to travel as a family is finding work conferences that help my husband grow his career, and then Ian and I just tag along and we explore a new city, a new place, wherever that conference is, and we get to explore a brand new city, a new place, but it also really works well with my husband's work schedule. Recently, we got to do this again to a brand new city to us, and we were pretty ecstatic about it.
Welcome to San Diego.
Yeah, welcome to a new city, San Diego, from another park and surrounded by more skyscrapers. That's where Dayton is currently working. It's right next door.
We approach cities a little differently now than we used to before having a 3-year-old. We even approach cities differently now than we used to when we had a baby. Depending on the age of your kid or whoever's in your group, the activities you choose could make or break a visit. So this video is specifically for parents or families with small kids involved. When we visited San Diego, we were looking for activities that were fun, easy, and child-friendly, specifically small child-friendly. So I'm talking anywhere from like 2 to 5 years old age frame. And here are our top 9 locations that we found that fit all of these specifications. The San Diego Zoo.
What's the zoo?
The San Diego Zoo should go without saying. It is amazing.
So many trails.
It's massive. Oh, I want to see everything. I don't know if we'll have time. There's a double-decker bus. It feels almost like Disney World's Animal Kingdom because of how fun it is, in addition to all the amazing animals. It also is a zoo that focuses on animal enrichment and conservation, which I point out because we don't actually like zoos who exist without those two factors. Wow, Ian, so pretty.
What makes it such a cool zoo is that there's like multiple layers because it's in a valley. So like the gondola's way up, there's a bridge there, and then there's multiple levels. Like I see why this is considered one of the best zoos in America.
It's also massive.
It's huge.
The fact we're riding a gondola across it is pretty awesome.
And the fact that the animals seem well taken care of.
Yes.
Makes me happy. Nothing's sadder than zoos where animals seem
Not happy or not well taken care of. Yeah. No, this is a conservationist zoo. It's very cool. New Children's Museum. One of my favorite ways to get to know a new city is to explore their children's museum if they have one. This museum has to be one of the most unique children's museums we've ever explored. The most unique portion was probably the carnival area in the basement that was literally in the dark. It was weirdly creepy, but also extremely fun. La Jolla Cove. La Jolla Cove blew our minds. We had seen a lot of wild sea lions when we visited Pier 39 in San Francisco, but this experience was so much cooler to see them in their natural habitat. It also had really good walls and fences to give boundaries for our little guy, as obviously getting too close to these beautiful animals can be dangerous. This is one location we want to go back to eventually. It was so cool. Mount Helix.
We found the perfect place to come if your toddler is sleeping and you need to go for a drive for a little bit. We're at Mount Helix Park, which is a mountain really near San Diego, and we're just going to get sweeping views of the area.
Mount Helix is a less popular location that you may not see on other people's lists for the city, but we loved it. It gives an amazing lookout over San Diego, and it includes really fun places to explore and climb. It also felt safe with walls, so it didn't feel like Ian was about to fall off the cliff at any given moment. Also, side note, this is a place that a lot of hikers and bikers like to go, but you can also drive literally right to the top. So if you have really small kids and they aren't up to the hike yet, this is also a really good compromise where you can get to the top to see the views without having to go through all the hard work.
This is really cool. You can see mountains over there that are taller than ours, and this downtown San Diego is over there along with the ocean.
Right, wait, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that way. You can see the tall buildings,
That's downtown San Diego.
Sunrise Highway to Mount Laguna.
So this may not be worth it if you're only in San Diego for a few days, but if you're here a week, you can take Sunrise Boulevard about an hour out of San Diego and you land out here in the mountains. So we had the beach and the mountains all in one day. Like, this is pretty cool to see.
This is Laguna Mountain.
This is Laguna Mountain that we drove on along Sunset Highway to.
And look at these views. This is crazy. And this morning we got sunburned, or I did, at the beach, and now it's snow. Like, we have snow, not like immediately, but like in the woods.
Like, streams of snow, like it's shaded. There's still snow up here.
Yeah, because we're
like
so high up.
20 degrees cooler than it is the ocean.
All in a day, Dayton.
It's a pretty good day.
This option may not be good for all kids, as it includes about an hour's drive out of San Diego. We found it was good if your little needs a nap and likes napping in the car, but obviously if your kid does not like driving, this may not be the best option. If your kid is up to the drive though, they will love the end result, Birch Aquarium.
Weirdly enough, since being here, it's been raining a lot. So we found an indoor activity for a rainy afternoon. Let's see how it goes.
Birch Aquarium ended up being the perfect location for a rainy day. It is a small, intimate feeling aquarium. We probably wouldn't have gone if it hadn't been raining, but what we found is that the aquarium has a lot of outside area as it connects to the ocean. So it would also be a really fun destination for kids on sunny days as well, not just when it's raining, especially if they like getting to touch and learn about different sea creatures.
This aquarium is cool because it's right off the ocean. It has amazing views, and it makes sense because it's like that's what they're like studying and researching, and then they just have some here to study and research. So.
Is this also connected to the school?
Yeah,
like the research center?
Yeah, to the University of California, San Diego.
And it's the marine oceanography, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. He's playing in there, but look at that view. Torrey Pines and Pacific Coast Highway. Torrey Pines was a fun area if you're looking for hiking trails, but if you don't want to spend the money, just continue driving down the Pacific Coast Highway and you will find some really cute beach towns and free beaches to explore. Though we enjoyed Torrey Pines, in retrospect, we would probably just explore the free areas in the future, as we felt they worked even better with small children. Also, it's pretty cool to be able to say that you've driven part of Pacific Coast Highway, though our dream would be to go back and get to drive the entire Pacific Coast Highway. We didn't realize we were gonna get so much beach time in San Diego, but we went to Torrey Hill State Park and it was raining, so we drove a little further down the hill to find a free beach actually, and it is really fun. Old Town San Diego. Okay, we're ending our day at Old Town. Is it just called Old Town San Diego?
Yeah, Old Town San Diego. It's a state park in California.
It's so cool looking.
Yeah.
Old Town San Diego was our most surprising find. We expected it to be more geared towards adults, but the El Centro area of Old Town was so perfect for kids. Ian, do you like the hot sauce? So not only is Old Town way cooler than we expected, but also it's way more kid-friendly than we expected. Like, there's no cars, so kids can just run and it's safe. So Old Town is definitely a must-see if you have kids.
So this place reminds me of Williamsburg, but like old San Diego, because like the buildings are some original, some reconstructed, just like you would when you walk into Williamsburg and it's like blocked off from cars. It's the old city. It's a very similar vibe, just
more
very
Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican and not
Versus
colonial.
Britain. Yeah, colonial, yeah.
That's cool.
It's so cool and so kid-friendly.
Yeah, this place was so much better than we thought it was going to be.
Coronado Island. And of course, I had to save our personal favorite for last, Coronado Island. If we ever get a chance to return to San Diego, this is where we will want to stay. The entire vibe of the island is children friendly. It had some amazing restaurants. Our favorite park we found in San Diego was also on the island, and it had the biggest, best beach ever. Our top favorite place with kids has got to be Coronado Island. So easy, peaceful, beautiful, all the things.
it checks off. It has an amazing park. It has an amazing beach. It has amazing restaurants. And it's really chill.
Do you love the water? Let's go! Woohoo! So just as a really quick side note, I want to mention 2 places that we visited that were not as young child friendly. Though keep in mind, if you have older kids or if you have really calm, smaller kids, you may love these areas. We just have a very busy, hyperactive boy. So they weren't a good fit for us. So I'm going to throw that out there. But that doesn't mean we didn't like the location. It just means it wasn't a good fit for our small kid. Sunset Cliffs. We loved Sunset Cliffs, but we had a lot of small heart attacks and had to leave quickly with a tantruming toddler. The cliffs have no fences, which is way better, especially with older kids. But what it meant with the 3-year-old is it became a giant no zone. We do recommend this area, but we think it better suits adults and older children.
We're gonna go to another beach because we're terrified of Ian falling off the cliffs. But the cliffs are really pretty, aren't they, Ian? You just want to do a jump and we're scared.
Down.
Down, you want to go down.
That's our worry.
It's a very fun place with kids, but maybe kids old enough not to jump.
Unconditional Surrender Statue and surrounding area.
Okay, now we're gonna see the classic,
Kissing statue.
I think it's Unconditional Surrender Statue.
Yeah, but everybody knows it as the
Kissing statue, that's true.
Again, this is an area that we think is a good place to visit, but it became another no zone for us, which made it not quite as fun. There was a lot of people in a very busy street, so Ian had to be in his stroller a lot of the time. There was a really fun park, but other than that, this did not feel as small child friendly for us as other places. It would be amazing for older kids that are good at staying out of the road though, so just keep that in mind. Okay, that's a wrap. Let us know in the comments if you have visited San Diego or are visiting and know of really good places for small kids. We absolutely love San Diego. Like, it felt like a city we might want to live in, not just visit. That's how much we liked it. So we definitely recommend it for families or groups with small kids to visit. It's a perfect destination.